There's a silent conversation that most men over 60 should have had by now, but almost never do. It's not about finances, politics, or even family. It's about the small walnut-sized gland that quietly controls so much of a man's comfort, confidence, and long-term health, the prostate. I'm Dr. Megan Foster, a urologist who has spent decades in clinics across America, listening to men from all walks of life. Farmers from Nebraska, executives from New York, retired teachers from California, share concerns they rarely admit to anyone else. And I want to be clear, what you'll hear today isn't opinion, rumour or folk wisdom. It's real science, research-backed habits that can ease discomfort, restore energy, and even protect against serious disease. This is the crucial health dialogue that often gets lost in the shuffle of a busy doctor's appointment. Why does this matter so deeply? Because far too many good men accept sleepless nights, a weak urine flow, or a loss of intimacy as an unavoidable part of aging. But the truth is, decline is not destiny. Your body is not predetermined to fail you. In fact, 5 simple daily habits accessible to anyone can make an enormous and positive difference. Stay with me, because by the end of this discussion, you'll discover how small choices, like the way you drink water, the timing of your walks, or even how well you sleep, can reshape your prostate health for the better. And one of these 5 habits, the one most often shrouded in silence and embarrassment, might surprise you the most. The prostate doesn't get much attention until it starts causing trouble. Yet it plays a vital and ongoing role in a man's life. This small gland, about the size of a walnut, sits just below the bladder and wraps around the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of the body. Its main task is to produce part of the seminal fluid that carries sperm. A small job, right? Not exactly. Because when it begins to grow, life can quickly become complicated. After the age of 50, the prostate often starts to enlarge. Doctors call this benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. It's not cancerous, but it is disruptive. According to the US National Institutes of Health, more than half of men between 51 and 60 already show signs of it. By the time a man from Phoenix to Philadelphia reaches 70, the odds climb above 80%. What does that mean in real life? It means standing at the toilet, waiting and waiting for the flow to begin. It means lying in bed, finally asleep, only to be jolted awake again and again with the urgent need to urinate. Many men I see describe the stream as weak, interrupted, or leaving them with the nagging sense their bladder never empties completely. This constant feeling of incompleteness can be incredibly frustrating and mentally draining. And here's the key point. Most men shrug it off as just getting older. But that's not the full truth. Science now shows that lifestyle choices can slow this growth, reduce symptoms, and even reverse discomfort. Which brings us to the 5 habits that make all the difference. Habit 1. Strategic hydration. The first habit may sound almost too simple, but it's one of the most powerful: strategic hydration. Water isn't just about quenching thirst, it's a direct ally for your prostate. Here's why. As men age, the body's natural sense of thirst dulls. Many go hours without a sip, only drinking when they're already dehydrated. This leads to concentrated urine, darker, more acidic, and filled with irritating waste products that your kidneys have worked hard to filter out. That concentrated urine sits in the bladder, pressing against its sensitive lining and inflaming the prostate directly below it. This chemical irritation is what triggers symptoms like urgency and those frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. But here's the part most men never hear. It's not only how much you drink, it's when. Instead of gulping down glasses late in the evening, focus your hydration earlier in the day. Steady sipping through the morning and afternoon keeps urine diluted, clear, and less irritating. This simple practice eases pressure on the entire urinary tract and supports healthier prostate function. One large study in the Journal of Urology followed over 2,000 men above 60 and found that those who hydrated strategically, more in the day, less at night, reported up to a 41% reduction in nighttime urination. That's not just science, that's a better, deeper night's sleep. So the next time you reach for water, think of it not as a drink, but as a gentle, continuous cleanse for your prostate. This habit costs nothing, yet pays back with comfort, deeper rest, and renewed energy in the morning. Habit 2. The light walk after meals. The second habit is so simple you might dismiss it, but it has a profound effect on prostate health, taking a light walk after meals. Here's the science behind it. When you finish eating, especially a substantial meal, blood rushes to your digestive system. If you immediately stay seated on the couch or lie down, circulation in the pelvic region slows dramatically. But if you get up and walk, even for just 10 to 15 minutes, you stimulate blood flow not only to your gut, but also to the prostate. That extra circulation is like a delivery service, bringing fresh oxygen and vital nutrients to the prostate tissue, which helps reduce inflammation and allows the gland to function more normally. Furthermore, walking after meals helps keep blood sugar levels stable. This is critical because type 2 diabetes is a known risk factor for faster prostate enlargement and more severe urinary symptoms. By keeping your glucose in check, you're indirectly protecting your prostate from hormonal and inflammatory stress. Researchers at a prominent US university tracked men over 65 and found that those who walked for just a quarter of an hour after lunch and dinner had a 30% lower risk of developing moderate to severe BPH symptoms. That's a huge difference for something so accessible. And here's the best part. You don't need a gym or fancy shoes. A stroll around the block in your neighbourhood, down the hallway of your apartment building, or even through your garden is enough. The secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Every short walk is like sending a fresh wave of life and healing into your prostate. Habit 3. Regular sexual activity. Now we come to a habit that is often overlooked, sometimes whispered about, and too often clouded by embarrassment. Regular sexual activity. From a medical standpoint, this is not just about intimacy or pleasure. It's about crucial prostate protection. When a man ejaculates, the prostate is literally cleansed. Old cells, built-up secretions, and potentially inflammatory toxins are expelled. If they are allowed to remain stagnant, they can irritate the gland, increase inflammation, and even raise long-term risks. This isn't speculation. A landmark long-term study from the Harvard School of Public Health, published in European Urology, followed more than 10,000 men for nearly 20 years. The men who ejaculated at least 21 times per month had a 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who did so less frequently. The benefits don't end there. Regular sexual activity improves pelvic blood flow, relaxes the muscles around the prostate, lowers stress hormones like cortisol, and even boosts your mood. All of these factors work together to reduce the inflammatory burden on this sensitive gland. The challenge is that many older men carry unnecessary guilt, shame, or outdated beliefs about sexuality after 60. But let me assure you, maintaining an active sex life, whether with a partner or through self-stimulation, is natural, safe, and remarkably beneficial for prostate health. Think of it as essential maintenance for your gland. Just as walking keeps your heart healthy, Sexual activity helps keep your prostate working smoothly well into your later years. Habit 4. Strategic and colourful eating. The fourth habit is something you already do every single day, but perhaps without realising how profoundly it affects your prostate: what you eat. Food is not just fuel, it's powerful information for your cells, and certain foods send potent protection signals straight to the prostate. Take tomatoes, for example. When cooked, they release lycopene, a vibrant red pigment that is also a powerful antioxidant. Lycopene works like a shield, protecting prostate cells from the damage that can lead to inflammation and abnormal growth. In one large study published in the International Journal of Cancer, men who ate cooked tomatoes at least twice a week had a 28% lower risk of prostate cancer. Then there's zinc, a mineral that is more concentrated in the prostate than in almost any other organ. Zinc is essential for balancing testosterone and supporting healthy tissue structure. You'll find it in abundance in pumpkin seeds, oysters, and nuts. Just a small daily handful can make a meaningful difference. And don't forget the cruciferous family: broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. These vegetables contain sulforaphane, a remarkable compound that activates your body's natural detox system. Think of it as turning on the cleanup crew, sweeping away harmful compounds that could trigger unwanted prostate changes. The key isn't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. It's consistency with simple, colourful, plant-rich meals. A bowl of tomato soup, a salad topped with seeds, a side of steamed broccoli on your plate. Over time, these foods quietly lower inflammation, nourish the gland, and keep it functioning like a well-tuned engine. Habit 5. Deep, restorative sleep. The final habit may surprise you because most men don't connect it directly to prostate health. Deep, restorative sleep. During the night while you're resting, your body is incredibly busy repairing itself. It releases critical hormones like melatonin and growth hormone, both of which have strong anti-inflammatory effects. These hormones act like a night shift repair crew, calming irritation and protecting prostate tissue. But if your sleep is shallow, interrupted by multiple bathroom trips, or simply too short, that repair crew never gets to fully do its work. The consequences are serious. Poor sleep raises stress hormones, lowers free testosterone, and creates a state of chronic body-wide inflammation that directly weakens the prostate. In fact, a study published in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention followed more than 2,400 men for nearly a decade. It found that those with ongoing sleep disturbances had double the risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer. Think of it this way: every night of deep sleep is like hitting a reset button for your gland. Without it, your prostate is left vulnerable to daily irritation and wear. Practical steps make a huge difference. Keeping a consistent bedtime, turning off screens an hour before sleep, and creating a dark, cool, quiet bedroom. These small adjustments can help unlock the deeper sleep phases your prostate desperately depends on. So while diet, exercise, hydration, and intimacy matter, none of them can fully work without this nightly foundation of healing. Deep sleep is not just rest. It's one of the most powerful medicines your body makes on its own. Each of these 5 habits, hydration, walking, intimacy, strategic eating, and deep sleep, may seem small when viewed alone. But when practiced together, they create a powerful web of protection for your prostate. Think of it like maintaining a garden. Watering keeps the soil fresh. Walking is like aerating the ground. Intimacy clears away debris. Nutrition feeds the roots. And sleep provides the steady, healing sunlight. None of these tasks alone guarantee growth, but together they create thriving health. This synergy is why men who combine these habits often notice improvements, not just in prostate symptoms, but in their overall vitality. They report more restful nights, steadier energy throughout the day, a better mood, and even stronger intimacy with their partners. The message is simple: don't look for one magic fix. It's the daily layered effect of these habits that truly transforms prostate health. Your prostate may be small, but its health impacts every part of your life. Decline is not a destiny written in stone. You have the power to protect this vital gland. The first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most important. Choose one habit to start today. Perhaps tomorrow morning you begin with a full glass of water and keep sipping through the day. After dinner, take that 10-minute walk. Add a prostate-friendly food to your plate. These small changes, repeated daily, build a shield around your prostate, adding up to real, lasting comfort. If this message has resonated with you, I encourage you to take action. Type which habit you'll start with in the comments below. Your commitment might just inspire another man. Please subscribe to the channel for more science-backed health tips and share this video with a friend or family member who deserves to feel their best. Your health is your greatest asset, and it's never too late to start investing in it. You are absolutely worth the effort.